Welcome to another part of BloodRayne 2. This time we're doing the whole tower thing. We're climbing this whole tower here to get to a boss. And we start immediately because this is actually the same recording as the recording from the last part. Because I thought that, you know, I could put this all together into one video. I couldn't because I didn't know just how long that one fucking level was. But now we're here in the tower, and we are now moving on forward. We climb in the tower, find a whole bunch of enemies. It's a long tower, but it's not an hour long, so it's fine. We do have to climb up quite a bit, though, and fight quite a bit. So, you know, there's a bit of padding, but hey, I get to upgrade my shotgun again, so that's fun. And not only that, but when we get up to the top, we're doing an actual boss fight, like a proper one. Well, not really, but you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Right now, though, we're climbing this tower, and there are a few little bits here and there to keep things fresh, because we're not just climbing up the tower and then find a whole bunch of random enemies. There are moments where the game does like to change things up a bit. Like, for instance, find the foreman. So, yeah, not a foreman fight. Also, there's some poles here, but we can't get up there. Except we can, if I am. But then we can't move forward because the game pushes me down. You know, that you could have just put that a bit higher to make that more noticeable that I can't get up there, but whatever. So, yeah, we gotta fight the foreman. And, you know, fighting him normally is one way of doing things, but then we do this move. And we already kind of know about how broken this move is. This is where I realize how broken it is. Because as I'm doing this, I can't take any fucking damage. I just fell. That's it. Kept getting pushed back. But I can't take any damage. I take absolutely no pain and lose no blue bar by doing this. The enemy can't hurt me. He can't do shit to me. As long as I keep doing this, I am 100% safe. Even when not using the blue bar, this is a thing. This is that this game is broken moment that I mentioned beforehand, where like the combat starts getting worse in like outlook because of it. Because there's a lot of moves in this game. The game has a lot of variety that I'm not really going into, honestly. But then it just has something like that, where I end up being able to abuse a move. A fucking finisher move, no less. That gives me essentially invincibility. It lets me be invincible. It shouldn't, but it's letting me. And that's not a good thing, really. I mean, it makes this shit easier, but at the same time, it makes the combat more broken than it is. It really does. Because now, when you see me do like tough fucking fights and shit, all you're going to see me do is just spamming the C move. Just spamming that finisher move over and over again. Continuously spinning for days. Until I win. Now, there are some enemies that will try to run away from me. But, eventually they all try to get close to me. They all want to melee me, for the most part. Not all of them just want to shoot me. Also, there's explosive here. I didn't notice it, but yeah, like, it's so broken. It is so fucking broken. The whole move of, like, spamming C. As far as I know, The only things that can actually stop it or do any kind of damage when I'm doing it is maybe some explosives, shotgun, and fucking, like, there are some enemies that get so close to me, they try to, like, grab me or something, which stops the animation sometimes. Oh, so this pussy-ass push does this. Jesus Christ. Just a wimpy push off that fucking thing into a fucking window, and then boom! Like a bunch of explosions just all over him. That's gonna suck. But yeah, now you know, like, the most abusable broken move in the game. And yeah, the combat's gonna get worse from here. Just saying. Anyway, we're now gonna go forward into another special moment to, you know, cut out the monotony of climbing this fucking tower. Which is a small little boss fight, I guess.
Some enormous machinery, some weird pumps.
They must be pushing Shroud up the length of the tower. See if you can find a way to disable them.
Yeah. I think this is actually the lungs or something like that. The lungs of the tower. Sure, why not? Alright, so how do you destroy this thing? You only need about 2 bodies, I believe, in order to destroy it. And in order to actually succeed in destroying it, what you need to do is you gotta throw these guys into these pipes here when they're not active. Once they're put in, it will essentially, like, stab them in the chest. And then by that point, once it goes active and starts blowing, it'll push it with full force, the whole body, into that hole up above. If you just push it into the gas and it blows it, it won't get in. But you'll get a nice little FMV little thing, little shot, camera change, showing it's getting close. But yeah, you have to, like, throw the harpoon assholes into these, let them get stabbed, and then let them get pushed in. 2 of their bodies should do it. But yeah, as you remember, the harpoon sucks, so I'm gonna jump cut the second throw, because it took me forever to actually get this. I'm not gonna waste your fucking time with all this bullshit. So, here is me defeating the lungs. And now we gotta fight another fucking foreman. Now I thought all I had to do was avoid this foreman, because there was so much area to go around. Maybe I just had to avoid fighting this guy. Maybe there's a pipe I can climb. That looks like a pipe I can climb. Maybe there's like a fucking few platforms I can get up from. Nope. Nope. There is no point in me doing any of that shit. And also, feasting is a bad idea here. I can't feast at all. But yeah, I tried climbing around, maybe getting up top. I can't. And, yeah, I'm just gonna jump cut to me killing this guy, because it takes forever to actually do this shit. But again, I'm invincible here. I can't die, I can't do damage. None of these gunshots can hurt me. None of the attacks can hurt me. I'm invincible. So, fuck it.
That's everyone. I'm out of here. But not without a little parting gift.
And now we can leave. So yeah, the last will fight the foreman, but hey, we fought him again for like, what, the 5th time now? The 6th? Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking foreman. We're not even done yet with him on this fucking level alone. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now, we climb up here, and now we're up on this floor, which has an elevator waiting for us. So let's use the elevator. There we go. And we're being shot at, that's fine. I mean, all I have to do is just grab this guy and, well, this guy at least, and then just fuck their shit up. There you go. Also, I'm trying to use the other weapons now to grow them up, but, yeah, I'm not going to. At this point, the upgrades of the guns are done. They will never get upgraded ever again at this point. It's just the pistols, machine gun, and shotgun done. And outside the shotgun, I am pretty much never using the guns again. So, upgrading these has been kind of fruitless for the most part because they just don't become that much useful at this point. Which is still a fucking downgrade from the first game. So, also, Jesus Christ. So yeah, even though this one gun is an instant kill, it fucks me too, and, you know, the upgrade's too fucking slow and there's not enough ammo for that, so at this point, I'm done with upgrading for the guns. In fact, I'm pretty much done with even thinking about upgrading the guns or doing anything with the guns. There will be a few moments where the guns will get used, but at this point, no. Because, we have that same move, that finisher move. So, why bother, right? Oh my god. That's a camera angle that's supposed to happen when you're getting, like, a special kill. Like a fucking carnage kill out of someone. And he survived. That guy survived. And he just stood there. And we had to stood there watching him just... Oh god, I do not. I just do not. I wish I could do, but I do not. Oh god. I'm sorry. I really, really want to like this game. But you have to fucking admit, guys, it has too many problems to make the positives look good. BloodRayne 1 was flawed, but at least shit worked. At least the flow was good. At least it was fun to fucking play. And it didn't rely on throwing like millions of fucking enemies at me in order to progress. You know? I didn't have to fight a majority of the random enemies that went around, like all the random mutants and Nazis and shit that came about. I could just run past them and skip them. But, you know, they're useful for feeding. They're useful for getting guns and shit. Whereas here, I don't even need to kill them. But the game wants me to. It requires me to kill them. A lot of the time. And I fucking hate it. I hate what this game has done. And it's no wonder that BloodRayne basically died, because really this game just did not save the franchise in the sequel at fucking all.
I'm beginning to see more of what you've said.
Yeah, it's a massive pump. It appears as though their heart-like structure keeps the blood oil in the system in motion, and those other devices around the room are sharing the workload.
If I take those out, we'll have a nice old-fashioned heart attack. Looks too thick for me to hold on my own.
From the heat signatures I'm detecting, looks like you've got some help on the way.
And we have another fucking foreman. Of course we do. But we can't kill him because he keeps respawning here. Great! So how do we do this? Well, the game makes it clear. We destroy these things, which leads to us being able to expose a whole bunch of electrical current stuff, like generators and shit. And all I have to do at this point is throw all of these guys into these and short circuit all 4 of them. Now, you already know how much of a pain in the ass problem this is. But don't worry, it doesn't take that long. It's just the foreman's an asshole and makes it that long. But I do manage, and eventually the foreman will die.
What's slow?
And so will the heart of the build. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck the design of this building even is. How this even works. But there's lungs, there's a heart, they're both destroyed. I'm pretty sure the tower is supposed to be fucking dead now, but I guess not. But hey, now we awkwardly climb this. I don't think I should be able to climb it this way, but this is the intended way, I guess. It's weird and awkward, but there you go. And now we can climb up there, get on an elevator, and get upside. Even though I get kind of stuck there for some reason. And now we're in another one of these fucking rooms. Jesus Christ, we are going to be at this all fucking day. Seriously, they look the same. A lot of these rooms here in the tower, a lot of these floors look the same. Like copy and paste job. It's just bad. I feel like they got kind of lazy here in a sense. But they just went on an easy out for this one. And I wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised. But, oh my god, the AI. Okay. So, let's just, you know, feast. Get this shit over with. You know. Oh my god, the sound effects. And then let's see a nice little cutscene that won't be long up here for us to just witness right now. Yep, it's another fucking foreman. Holy shit. How many more times are you gonna play the fucking foreman card game? Oh, is that the 10th time now we fought this guy? In 2 levels? Holy shit. Look, I don't mind reusing a fucking giant boss enemy like this. Like a giant little sub-boss enemy like this, okay? I don't mind that. I do mind if I have to fight him consecutively. Like more than fucking 3 times in like 2 level lengths, okay? There's like just repeating a boss because he's interesting or tough or whatever, and there's just like not having any ideas, any originality on who else to put in the fucking level, and just copy pasting the exact same boss that you've killed at least 10 times. It gets monotonous. It gets boring. And I fucking hate it. I don't want to fight the foreman anymore. But the game is forcing me to. Except for like the rare moments. Like destroying a heart. Or just running away from it and letting a fucking giant fan kill him. But it all leads to killing the foreman anyway, so it's like... It's just... It's too much foreman. There is too much fucking foreman in this game. The game needed more sub-bosses appearing here than just the foreman. I could have had more Dampiers, you know? We could have had more of that. Hell, there was a cutscene that is actually unused for some fucking reason involving some new enemy type. We could be having those guys right now. But no, we get fucking foreman. We get foreman after foreman after foreman after foreman after foreman. It gets fucking just too much. There's too much wrong with this game. By the way, boom. But yeah, it really is just too much of this fucking game. There's too much for me to complain about compared to me praising about. There's too much of a downgrade from the first game for me to give this such a positive view. The game has fucked things up more than the first game did. And I expected, in a sense, the first game to have problems, you know? It's the first game of the series. It's never going to be perfect. Okay? There's always going to be flaws with the first game of a fucking series. But the sequel should build upon that and fix those problems, leading to the game getting better and better, you know? But, oh my god, there's so much wrong with this game that I just can't stop complaining about it. It's hard not to be angry and infuriated with how bad this game is being. Especially after completing the first game. Like, right after being the first game, getting this game is just... it's not right. Oh, and by the way, we now have to get past a whole bunch of turrets, which will honestly just keep shooting us forever. But now he tells us to run faster, so now it's time for super speed. And there's kind of enough of super speed, but kind of enough blue bar for us to, like, run all the way across, because it's a long spiral fucking platform. But we do get past all of this, and we do end up at another elevator, which in turn will lead us out of this bullshit into the boss. I'm gonna fill it up a little bit too, just in case. Alright. Now it's time. We're now going to fight Bera. We're going to fight this fucking boss. And by the way, jump cut because I ended the recording there. Except we're continuing it from here now, so let's go. It's now time to fight this bitch. We made it to the top. Let's see if it was all worth it. Spoilers, it's not really.
Beautiful. The world's my jungle now. I'll show you, Kagan. They'll all fear my name.
I don't think so. I'm tearing this tower down. You'll be stuck with 4 city blocks of rubble, if I even let you out of here alive. And I'm not feeling real friendly.
Ah, corpse sucker! Half thing! Do you really think you can interfere with this?
Sure I do. Otherwise, this would have all been a waste of my time. Anyway, I've already shut down your dumb tower. I'd say I'm just about done.
Sorry, I thought it's Feral. That's it. The name is Feral, not Farah. But, yeah. What we do here, we climb, and then we destroy generators. That's it. There's a bunch of generators. We have to go around destroying them. Try not to die because of Feral. They all take about 4 hits to destroy. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else. I wish there was more I could say, but there really isn't. So I drop down now, and I get some health back and all. And now, there are some pipes that I can just, like, you know, bolt across. You know, I can just, like, get on them and walk, like, run all the way across them up to the highest spot in which the last generators are. Now, on each one of these pipes at the top is 3 generators. And we have to destroy all of them. So, each time we destroy all 3 of these, as well as the one at the bottom, we deactivate one of the pipes. Now, by the way, as a note, just in case you've been wondering, if you are up above the red and you're doing this, over time you lose more and more health. So, you want to have a lot of health before you get up here. And yeah, we keep doing this until eventually all 4 pipes are deactivated and we can move on. Also, the game starts fucking acting up here as I'm pole bolting around, freezing up here, because it can't handle this bit here. And it's just... oh my god, for fuck's sake. Like... my computer should be able to run BloodRayne pretty much flawlessly, you know? It's an old game, and I have a really good computer. It should be powerful enough. But the game has so many performance issues on its own that's just... whatever. Pharaoh's gonna die now. This is the end of Pharaoh's boss fight.
My wetworks ruined. My proud tower crippled. Who is responsible?
It was the Dampier assassin! Why didn't you send help to stop her?
Dampier assassin? What in the black stone heart are you yammering about?
Well, who do you think caused all this? Ephemera? Tell him! Oh, boiled saints, Ephemera. You never reported the Dampier. You kept her a secret. You let her get this close. You treacherous, motherless bitch! You're loving this! You set me up!
Feral, we no longer have need of your services. Quicker than I remembered. A shame. You might have amounted to something. Throw out the trash, Ephemera.
Backstabbing for a backstabber. Poetic, right? You're stronger and faster, Feral. You are. But I'm just a little more clever. Maybe trusting me wasn't your best idea.
The rogue Dampier!
I know. Thank you for removing her.
Oh, this isn't over!
Oh, sister. It most definitely is.
Turn the minions you can. Destroy the rest. The time is at hand. Flood the sky with shroud, that I may stride my kingdom at will as a true emperor.
Your will be done.
Of course it will.
That's some strong blood. It's Kagan's all right.
You don't seem as upset as I expected.
Upset? I'm excited. If Kagan's walking around again, it means I get to put him down myself. Finally! Hell, I'm beside myself.
You might want to see this.
after so long cowering under the floorboards, the children of the night finally making music in the day. It is time, daughter. Make this earth as it is in heaven. Bring my kingdom to me. Create my realm.
Blow the charges or I'll slit you. He's impatient and he wants a big show. And you tell my mongoloid brother and his goons to get under cover, because the world is about to cave in on them.
Fall of the Age of Man. Witness the dawn of the vampiric age.
This is very bad, isn't it?
Worse than that. You did everything right, Rain. You took out the tower, but we failed to stop the shroud itself. Vampires are free to walk in daylight. They're unstoppable.
What does Brimstone advise?
Brimstone's gone. Just offline or completely wiped out, I can't tell. Result's pretty much the same either way. I'm out of a job.
So we're on our own, here at the end of the world. And Kagan is alive and well.
Looks like it.
Well then, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still on the clock. You with me?
Of course, but I've been thinking, we could try to escape to the wilderness. Between us, with our skills, it's likely we could survive. Maybe find other survivors. But we aren't going to do that, are we?
I'd say no.
We're going to continue to track Kagan.
That's the plan. He's a goner.
Even though civilization has crumbled in less than 4 hours, and all hope is definitely, unquestionably lost.
Now you're talking. I like that attitude. It's gonna take you places.
Yeah, I'm terrified that it will.
And there you go. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of bad things happen. And our actual main target, our daddy, he's alive, and he looks different. And the game's still lagging. Of course it is. And yeah, oh boy. Okay. Oh, there's way too much going on right now. Oh, and new enemy. This bitch is annoying. They're apparently ninjas, I guess. And, yeah. They suck. I can't knock out their weapons, and I can't eat them. But you know what? If I keep attacking them, we cut back to this plane. And if I keep attacking, and the plane's wings break more and more, all of a sudden this sequence break happens.
Great, that means she's not far, right? I've got a bone to pick with her. She stood me up.
I don't think that was supposed to happen there. I don't know what the game was intending with this, but there you go. Okay, so in case you're wondering, by the way, back in the Shroud Tower, there actually was a blood gate there, and I did miss it because I would have had to fall down a pipe in order to get it, and not only would that have been pointless, considering that would have been before the lungs, I believe.
Very careful, Rain. These minions are
but
dangerous, but ephemeras turn vampires. Her Shadow Legion are far worse.
Her Shadow Legion, okay. So these guys will be fine again, so with the fucking swords and shit, are the Shadow Legion. And they suck. They are honestly annoying, because the problem with fighting the Shadow Legion is that you can't knock the weapons out. If you touch their weapons, it electrocutes you. And they also throw shit at you. And yeah, you can't feast on them. You can't knock the weapons out. You can't use your harpoon on them at all. And your kick's useless. Oh look, I actually managed it. Somehow I managed to get that one. That's surprising. Yeah, these other two, fucking forget it.
Did you even
So
see
all I
that
gotta do right now is just attack them. That's all I can really do. And yeah, the melee. The shotgun is helping me out here greatly. The shotgun is my savior for these guys right now. But these guys up ahead, not so much. It'll be something else to be my savior.
Never fails, right? The one day I get to go to the zoo and none of the animals are out. Either it's too hot, or it's raining, or it's the end of the world. Ugh, kinda glad I missed feeding time, though.
Weißt du noch jetzt mehr Schiff nie as Krafta?
God, you guys and your stupid secret dead languages, always showing off.
So these guys, there's two of them, and I can't feast on them, I can't do much to them, and not only that, they have a lot of health, and a lot of defense, and a lot of attack that does a lot of damage. But you know what I have? Spin move. And yeah,
How much more you think
you can see that I'm pretty much gonna be doing this the entire game now, right? It grows my blue bar up, and now I'm going to use double one because that will extend my sword, and it will body these motherfuckers. I'm not joking. Like, yeah, one of them's cut in half now.
Get through the zoo to the other side of the park. Keep heading north. You'll have to go through the World of Reptiles building.
Yeah, okay, lizards. No problem.
Uh-huh. Well, let's go. So yeah, we gotta go through a whole bunch of museums, as well as a whole bunch of parks, in order to get through this level. Mainly because we're going after Ephemera now. So, you know. We didn't really fight Feral, though. You notice that? That wasn't really a boss fight. I mean, we destroyed the tower, but the tower wasn't the boss. It was Feral. Here's the thing. Here's the thing for you. There is no Feral boss fight.
Makes a corpse twitch.
So forget about fighting her, okay? We're going after Ephemera now. Feral's dead, I guess, but yeah. Also, this cutscene.
Vampirism causes that.
You saw the trees in the park and the desiccated animals. The shroud obviously causes some aberrant effects on nature.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna shoot one. Uh-oh. Looks like I woke something up.
God damn it, Rain. So now I've got killer roaches coming after us. But don't worry. We can get away from them. We can use them, in fact. All we have to do is go to the gate on the left here and just stand there. And if we do this, this will happen.
Damn it, be careful with those. You'll wake up the dead. Sorry, boss. Dead zookeeper. Too cold to eat. How can it be cold? It's still moving.
Looks like our new insect pals just found something more interesting.
Yep. These cockroaches don't care who they fight against. Except themselves, they will kill anyone. So, we can leave them to the enemies. Except we gotta fucking find another one of these guys. So, yeah. Okay, how about this? After this boss fight, after this sub-boss fight, I will jump cut this shit for you, okay? I will not waste your time watching me do this, okay? We will jump cut this shit, because it takes way too long watching this. I just want to show you how broken this is. And it's embarrassingly broken. It really fucking is.
Jesus,
And there you go. So now we gotta go move forward. But guess what? We can't use our guns around here. I mean, we could, but
No
yeah.
guns. Are you serious? How the hell am I?
You'll just have to improvise, Rain.
Yeah, don't worry, Rain. We can improvise easily. All we have to do is just keep spitting to winning. Just keep spitting to winning. We don't have to use the guns ever again. And ultimately, I don't. I don't use the guns ever again, really. So, yeah, spin to win for win.
Oh, get it off of me! It's all bugs! Get him off! Get him off! Shoot it, man!
Right now, I'd bet you like to trade in those big swords for a couple of cheap lighters and a can of hairspray, huh?
Okay, so now I gotta fight this guy. Is that what I actually have to do is kill all the enemies except the cockroaches. And here's the thing. Those ladies over there, they're busy with that cockroach guy, right? They don't die. The cockroach guy does not kill them. I thought it would, but that's not the case. You're gonna see how stupid this is while I'm doing this. A lot of stupidity's going on here, but at least I'm doing something. The cockroaches are invincible to anything else that we have, except for one move, one kind of gun, which I'm ultimately never going to use, really. But yeah, killing this guy, you know, that's great and all, but even with him dead, I can't move forward. What I need to do is I need to go and kill everyone else down here except for the cockroaches. That's it. The problem is, I have to kill those two girls there, and you already know how much of a pain in the ass this is, and you already know I don't want to get near the roaches. So what do? Well, I do have a gun that will cause them to instantly, you know, explode. So I could do that. But yeah, I looked around because I was thinking, well, what do I do now? Do I just break a door or whatever? But no, I just kill these bitches. So I try. And they keep dodging my shots. So now I'm using my health. Yeah, there we go, I got her.
They're bleeding me dry.
Perisko, orrikut nos ne. Ei, a nice pudding's nice this day.
Hey, oh man, I want one of those. Come here, you.
And now it's time for a fun and exciting boss fight. Hell yeah! I mean, yeah, we're just doing this right now.
Kinda stings, huh?
And, it's looking kind of sad, but don't worry, a rough start, but this boss fight's gonna be really intense. You're gonna really love what's gonna happen here. Alright, bitch! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh, so intense! Oh! What a fucking spectacle, man! Jesus!
Rain, I've been thinking, if you had some way to create fire, you might have an effective weapon against those.
Yeah, I'm already on that. Thanks, though.
Walk softly, Rain. I don't think you want to disturb these new friends.
Agreed. Huh. Park Services is getting sloppy. Strictly speaking, you're never supposed to leave these on and unattended. Oh, perfect. Why does this wood chipper need to have a noisy diesel engine? Damn.
Okay, so we gotta destroy this machine here, But always seeing there's roaches, and the game keeps automatically locking me into poles I don't want to be on.
Hey, what about
Fuck you,
fire?
game.
All bulletproof monsters hate
Oh
fire.
yeah, our new weapon, the flamethrower thing. We could use it on these guys to kill them instantly until when they can actually harm them, but I'm not gonna bother.
Hey boys, that's a sweet machine you got there. But to really appreciate how it works, you need to see one from the inside.
Yeah, especially when I actually need these guys in order to, you know, fucking, you know, mess these guys up a little bit, you know, distract them so I can grab them, because otherwise I can't grab them at all. And yeah, after quite a few tries, we will destroy this thing like so. Don't fucking complain about all the editing and jump cutting away from fights, alright? The harpoon shit sucks. You're good enough without having to watch me, like, throwing these guys around and just going into trees and shit and not going to where I want to go for, like, 20 fucking minutes, okay? You are happy to not get that. Anyway, moving on forward. We'll use these guys to feast on in order to get health back, and then we can just move on forward into whatever the fuck's gonna be up ahead. Hopefully nothing shitty.
It's eerie how quiet you guys are. If roaches were eating my flesh, I'd scream like a banshee. Ugh, should have got that dark gift clause in writing. Do you think it's cool? Really? It's not that cool. You're probably making it up as you go. Just one more thing that makes me want to slash the living hell out of you.
I said no fucking bullshit, game. This is more bullshit. I'm trying to make this a lot more interesting, you know, a lot more fancy and all. A lot of moves like this and shit that we now have with this double one move here. And it looks really cool and like damaging and shit, and it is doing a lot. But come on, we already know the best way of doing this.
Severin, I'm in front of the aquarium. What do you think?
It's your quickest route.
Got it. But if a swarm of piranha starts walking around trying to eat me in there, you and I are gonna have words.
That's a given.
Ha! Comedy. By the way, blood door down there. Might as well take it, I guess. Okay, so now we're going into an aquarium. I'm sure that doesn't look all fucked up right now. Seriously though, we are really going all over the place, aren't we, to get to our areas. Where the fuck is Ephemera anyway? Like, why exactly is she here? Wouldn't she be with, like, you know, dude, whatever. Let's just move on forward and see what happens next.
Perfect.
I fucking thought
Except
so.
this whole place is
I
flooded.
thought it'd be flooded.
You're going to want to watch out for...
Water? Yeah, thanks for the update.
Yep. So, there's a pole here. Let's just go ahead and use that to climb. And there's a pole right there, I guess. We can write that down. There we go. You know,
Great. I need eyes in the
I
back of my
really
head.
wish
Every full
I
tank of
could
booby
find a
trap
way
and
to, you
yellow
know, not be harmed so easily by water. But whatever. So now we gotta just jump across and take care of this guy on a turret. That shark will do, I guess. And, yeah. Now we just gotta move across without breaking any more glass, so we can avoid drowning the place out more, and be able to move on forward. I'll be thinking I have to drown the place out for these guys, But no, I can just get on this gun and shoot them. Why would I ever break the fucking windows here? There is some drowning though already, so honestly at this point I just gotta fucking like run. And I'm gonna keep running because I don't want to fight these guys. I just want to move on forward. I can face them for any health I lose though, but that's it. Honestly, at this point, avoiding the fights, it's a lot more enjoyable to me than actually doing the fucking fighting.
Where are you now?
Main exhibit hall in the aquarium.
Good. I'm reading a drainage tunnel directly underneath the floor. Should be able to crack through to it with enough applied force.
Jumping up and down probably won't do the trick, right?
Afraid not. Find something to smash the floor with. That's something you're good at.
I need a better vantage point. That staircase might get me one.
Yep. Now, the game kind of wants to take a long way of all of these platforms and shit, but I could just do this. It's about as useful and less time consuming. Oh, I nearly had it. Oh, whatever. I made it across, and now I'm going ahead and, you know, killing these guys, getting my health back, you know, making sure I'm ready. And yeah, we gotta smash the floor. So, I think the obvious thing to notice is this giant whale. And there's like a whole bunch of like wire hanging it and all that. I mean, you can already tell what we're doing here, right? There's also a chain there, though. I'm wondering exactly how strong the chain is. Also, I want to bite this guy, but I can't. If they're by a wall, for some reason, I can't bite them. That wasn't a problem back in BloodRayne 1, for fuck's sake. But, whatever. Just do this already. And there you go. Now we go into the water, and then there's no water down here. What? Anyway, moving forward, we will actually be at the other side of the sewer, and there we will, end up by a bridge, I guess. And this bridge will lead us pretty much close to the actual boss fight area, you know, of Ephemera. So yeah, the two bosses, like two actual bosses that are integral to the plot of the game. That's cool and all. And I'm killing him by drowning him. That's neat. Let's see what happens next.
Fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Keep running.
I don't know what's going up there, but I'm just going to avoid all of that, and I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, pull this down. I'm sure this won't go bad. See, it's fine. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
She's nearby. Ephemera. I'm getting the shivers. Awful lot of shadows in here.
This is one I really wish I could be there to help you with, Rain.
I know, Severin. I've got the same wish.
Yeah, I'm sure you could really help us out right now, Severin, with your fucking nothing, and your absolutely fucking nothing, and your goddammit, you're so goddamn useless and hopeless, Severin. Why the fuck are you even here anymore? Anyway, killing these guys, and what we have to do here is not fight them really, but instead, we have to actually utilize this gun here to destroy a whole bunch of pillars. No, seriously, all we do is shoot down the pillars, and eventually the floor will cave in upstairs, and by doing this, you already know who's coming after this. You already know what happens next. another fucking foreman. Do I even want to fucking do commentary anymore for this? Do I even? There's too much foreman. There's too much fucking foreman. Just fucking kill it already. Just fucking kill it already. There. And we get another ability from this. God. There's the ability. Most of these abilities I'm not going to use, like this one right here. I don't know what it does, but I'm not using it. And I don't care enough to use it. There's a lot of these abilities that kind of useless anyway. There's one that gets out of Ghost of Us that will be used to actually feast on an enemy. But even though I will end up using it at least once by accident, it's not that useful. Anyway, after this whole level ends, and then we can actually go ahead and do an interesting boss, for fuck's sake, instead of flying against another fucking foreman.
I thought Farrell removed you, Dampier.
That's what Farrell thought too, Shadow Bitch. And yet here I am. From where I stood, looks like you sold her out pretty hard.
Oh, you saw that, did you? Yes, she had to go. Afraid there's only room for one traitor at the top.
Yeah, and what's your daddy think about that?
Oh, we'll find out soon enough, I think. Maybe our father will tell me just before I carve him open. If he wakes up first.
You're a dirty girl, Ephemera. You play by dirty rules.
Don't let it distract you, Rain. Keep your concentration.
Who are you talking to, half-thing? Is it my old love, Mr. Severin? Where is he? When I'm done with you, I'd like to pay him a visit. See if we can rekindle an old flame.
You know, I don't see that happening. You ready to do this?
Very ready. But you'll have to watch out for me. I'm a sly one.
Damn it, just fight me!
I'd prefer to just kill you. In my own time, in my own way.
So, Ephemera, we don't fight her just yet. We have to destroy all of her spots where she can regenerate health. So, all 4 of these stones, they have shadows on them. We have to block this fucking, like, bunch of water here by just, you know, harpooning some shit here. There you go. And there's also a gazebo with shadow there that we just have to destroy some of the support on it in order to bring the roof down. And once all these shadows are gone, then we can fight Ephemera. But until then, she will be able to regain all of her health and get a lot of defense and shit until we do all of this. So, yeah. Okay, now we fight her, and guess what? She is the easiest boss in the game. It's not a joke. I kill her in seconds. She is that weak. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that really stings, doesn't it? Rest in hell, Ephemera. Hi, what'd you think about that?
Superb, very impressive. I'd be quite looking at it. What do you think about that?
Son of a bitch! The surprise of unnatural life! Stop at nothing! Stop for no one!
Pharaoh's pretty durable. Maybe it's hatred from beyond the grave.
I've rewarded each of you for your loyalty. You have all returned. Now prove your worth. Some of you may feel the change enduring the battle. Welcome it. Embrace it. Use it to your advantage. Revenge is a weapon. Wield it as a shining sword to avenge your mistress.
Vengeance this, revenge that. See what that sounds like?
Hey, I don't sound like that.
Huh, looks like she's wrapping up.
Fly, angels of destruction! You devils of justice! Fly and kill and fucking die for me!
I think they're heading where you want to go. Maybe you should catch a ride?
Good idea. Can you make it there?
Sure, a mile away. See you at Kagan's Tower.
My overlord Kagan, welcome. You are most welcome.
Do not so presume to welcome me to my own kingdom, Xerx. Is it ready?
Oh, it is most definitely ready.
Show it to me.
Of course, Father, of course. It is here, reconstructed from the principles of the Vesper Shard. The Sun Gun. These are portable versions of the large unit constructed on the roof. They feed from it.
Overlord Kagan, potential threat approaching from the south. Airborne gunships, my lord.
Take these and test them. And no prisoners.
Approaching target. All units move into the bank and surround formation. We're gonna
That's my favorite sound. Severin, what the hell just happened?
What just happened to you, my dear, was me. So you're our renegade vampire killer. Not as impressive as I expected.
Ah, but you've got me at a disadvantage.
You don't know me? Why, I am Xerx Megastophily, Grand Inquisitor.
Severin?
Yes, he's on the list. Full-blooded direct descendant of Kagan. Your half-brother. Xerx is like 3 down from the top. Do you ever read anything?
Fuck off. Xerx, baby, you're meat.
Alright, next time on BloodRayne 2, the final part. Thanks for watching, I'll see you then.